I'll start. You're in there?
Gonna be.
All right.
You good?
Nice. Take it away.
What's going on, guys? I'm joined by Olivia and Rob, the people who make good times what it is here for the kids and for everybody. You know, the main centerpieces here. Before we get started, tell us a little bit about like yourself, how you came into good times, and then the same thing. Olivia.
Sure. Well, I've been around. I've been gaming a long time, longer than most of the people that are watching this video. Started playing Dungeons and Dragons a long time ago, and basically played games to stay out of trouble. When my son was born 17 years ago, I started thinking about how we were going to get him involved in a few things, and you know, he started out at an early age being exposed to games. So we started running Game Club, and Game Club blew up. I had parents phoning me at home. How can my kid get involved? Things like that. And we were doing Duel Masters at the time. It was a big one. We were doing Mech Warrior Clicks game, which was, the kids loved that. That's June. We'll phone her back in a minute. But yeah, so it just grew. Like, we were getting 48 players on Saturdays coming to Mech Warrior, and you know, the same amounts coming to Duel Master. And we didn't really have a store in town, so I was buying stock off eBay and off Dave and Adams and stuff, and we were just selling it to the parents and selling it to the kids. And the spot where Good Times is came open, which we were doing all this stuff in the basement of this building. And when it became available, we thought, I grabbed Chris and we thought, you know, we better make something happen. That's how Good Times came to be, and a lot of other stuff that spun off, all this big giant Kaijudo and our magic and doing all the crazy stuff we do just kind of followed in suit. I'm high energy and just, you know, I always dream, make think, you know, what would I like if I was young? What would I be like to do? And then when I figure that out, I just make it happen. And she came along, just wandered into my life a couple of years ago.
November 3rd.
You remember all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came to Good Times when Kevin Winther was actually bothering me at school one day, saying I had to come check it out. After probably about a few weeks of saying, yeah, you got to come check out this game, I finally came down. And it ended up being November 3rd when I met everyone at Good Times. I played my first duel day of about 22, I think it was.
Yeah, pretty low turnout, eh?
And I've watched it grow and been here ever since.
I will add, though, that, I mean, Olivia and I do a lot of stuff. Olivia does lots of stuff, and I do tons of stuff, but we've got a whole team of people behind us. Chris and Ryan. Ryan's huge. I mean, he does all that technical stuff that I don't, you know, I'll be honest, really, they just kind of wind me up and unleash me on the masses.
Dance, monkey, dance.
You dance, monkey, dance. And that's my department. Is just I happen to be so damn entertaining that I don't know.
Got Mike Ringer as well.
Yeah, Mike. I mean, Mike and Ryan and Chris, they do so much of the computer stuff that makes us look good, and so much stuff behind the scenes. And you know, it leaves me a lot of room just to be creative and come up with unique, awesome ideas. And my strength is promoting to businesses and to other people, and just getting people excited about Kaijudo and about other games too. I mean, we get great turnouts at everything we do here at Good Times, and I generally think, you know, if I'm not excited about something, if I don't like something as a game, I don't even bring it in, because I know if I'm not passionate behind it and I'm not energized, nobody is. Nobody ends up being. So, and we got lots of games. Yu-Gi-Oh is a great game worldwide, but you know, nobody plays it because I feel like an ass if I'm just trying to sell that to someone. You know, when I can sell them something I love. You know, it's just, we don't have tournaments because I'm not fired up to run tournaments for that. So, you know, we have a great, like I said, we got an awesome team. Naomi's wicked too. I mean, every store should have a Naomi. She's like a strength, having that 20-year-old, you know, kind of nerdy but hot chick. You know, like it's just, yeah, that kills.
Shout outs to Naomi.
Yeah, Naomi, she's amazing. I mean, you guys, anybody watching this probably seen our LARP pictures and stuff. She's the blonde and all those, and she's just amazing. We go to the show and we dress up, and she helps me out do Ms. Judge, and I dress up like a woman and she's the man, and we do a lot of fun stuff, and it's she's just great for the store. When we hired her, she was only as old as Olivia, and she just kind of grew up as a gamer and learned, and now she's just amazing. We wouldn't be the same without Naomi. Same thing as Olivia. We wouldn't be the same without Ryan. You know, Chris is amazing. Ringer does so much, and we've got Avery was hanging around here. We got so many people who want to help out all the time. You know, parents. You know, can you take pictures for the day? Yeah, sure. You know, you get people helping. It's just amazing. The whole community, strength of the community is really what makes Good Times. And I get to just be creative and come up with awesome stuff, which is cool. I never knew that was my strength, but obviously I can do a little bit of that. And
You found it in the midst of all this?
yeah, you know, like you just kind of learn as you go. And I always was, you know, everybody likes that guy that you can laugh at, right? And everybody laughs at himself. And I was always that guy. So kids love that. You know, I'm being around the guy that's talking, oh, he, you know, you missed the garbage can, you're getting a kick in the junk. Those kind of things are funny. Everybody likes that, right? And that's me. And that's how I am all the time, you know, unless I'm tired or worn out, which happens.
Getting towards the end.
Well, yeah, you probably, you know, like it's hard to explain it on camera and really have people understand what the hell in pictures when we put them up. It's hard to understand. But you're here, so you know you can see what the difference is. Like you can see why we had 100 people yesterday, why 40 people here drafting today, and you see it. It's
not a single person having a bad time.
no, yeah, I mean one judge call, you got 100 people, not one judge call. You know what I'm saying? Like. We're here all having fun and having a good time. When it comes time to throw down, our guys are good. You know, we do have a top level of guys as well, but for the most part, week after week, we're just here having fun with our friends, and you know, everybody's welcome. And if I got to haul around some kids on my shoulders and you know lose a few games here and there, there was that discussion on the dojo about losing games. You know, like when do you tank a game? I think you always tank a game if it's just doable. I don't know. Those guys are saying. Don't tank a game. Well, they got 7-man locals. You know, like I don't know. I'm not saying what's right, but I'm saying I tank a few games. I got 100 guys showing up. Well, you know, it must be something to do with it.
I think you guys have answered it a little bit, but your favorite part about what you guys are doing here, about good times, like
you know,
what brings you into work every day?
I love it here, man. I'm all day. When I'm at my other job, I'm wanting to be here. Just you know, all summer long, we got 30 people in the store playing. It's just a fun place. It's always you can always find a friend here. You feel like doing something, you can come down. It's great. I love being able to do something with Olivia and my son Jacob and my friends. We play Dungeons and Dragons. But you know, all the guys that work here, we all play together. We all do all the same stuff together, and it's just amazing. And our community backs me up. Like everybody's waiting to get behind me and make amazing things happen. And I'm so proud of that. I'm proud of the family I've got here, and proud of every 4-year-old, you know, that starts at Good Times. You know, that's awesome when a new 4-year-old wanders in, adorable little thing, picks up her first demo deck. You know, I show her how to play. She doesn't really get it, but you know, she has a great time. She gets a pack at the end of the day, or a prize, or a foil, or a T-shirt, or something. You know, and just seeing how excited they are. You know, that kind of stuff doesn't happen when you're 30. You don't get as excited about a T-shirt and things like that. Those little guys, that's just fuels me. You know, even. These are still little guys a little bit too, and I like seeing them happy and having fun. Just when you guys were sitting around playing Horror and House on the Hill and different things like that, you know, I like it. To myself, I say, Good Times is good because of that. You know, whatever I'm going to do to keep everything going, that's why right there. You might have a different. Get to spend time with me. Hopefully, that's a positive.
Favorite part about Good Times? I have to agree. I love it here. I come down every single day I can. Pretty much every day. It's always great to get to spend time with Rob and any of the other staff. Most of my friends are from Good Times. But the community is probably the biggest one, whether it's someone sponsoring an event or someone who's here every day or walking in for the first time. The smile on their face is the most priceless thing.
Yeah, I think like new players is almost intoxicating.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's addicting when you can add, like yesterday we added 10 new DCIs or something.
DCIs.
You know, that's almost addictive
And
for me.
7
You
were
know,
girls.
yeah. Well,
Like,
you know, that's the first. I'd like to add that's the first time in history. I think girls were all like when we added it up, it wasn't quite, but girls were almost half our
Cutest school day
yeah. I mean,
Cutest school
this
day.
is you know, I don't know how many 6-year-old little girls
I
were there.
had 5 kids around 6 crawling on
Well,
my
you
back
talked to
all day.
Lily and Emma. I mean, oh my God, Lily's answers were amazing too.
Yeah.
You know, like when she was talking to you, I thought, you know, what's that chick, 14? You know, kind of thing. Yeah, no. Yeah, and that drives you, that fuels you. I mean, it's just fun for everybody with all those. You know, not to go against it. We've got some great moms that play too, which are the strength. You know, Sue Winter's amazing,
Yeah.
Michelle's amazing, Teresa's great. You know, Lynn. We got some amazing moms that come down and play too, and that just, you know, the kids are proud of their mom for playing. It's good. It's good all around. That's to me and to Olivia too. That's I think our favorite part. We're driven to see great numbers and just everybody. I mean, I'm happy when everybody else is having a great time, when it's seamless and everybody's having fun and laughing and enjoying themselves. That's for me, that's the best part of my day.
Rob always says to all the parents, biggest part, great social.
Yeah, well, that sells your game right there.
Say
You know,
little
like,
guys, I've never had so many
learning,
little guys come up and talk to me.
oh yeah, I mean
They're always shy where
no.
I'm from.
Well, I mean, we've
Not
kind
here.
of, it's happened, right? They're used to it. They're in a room with 100 people, you know, like that, young, old, all different ages. They learn to interact with them. Now you have to play against Alice Hembroff one day, and then the next time they come down, they're playing Kevin Winther, and then the next time they come down, they're playing Austin or something, you know. So it could be someone from 4 to 40 that they're playing, and you learn how to interact with those people, and they just get awesome. They make me, they amaze me every week. Like, you think, how can Rob even be caught off guard ever? You know, being like, yeah, it's just crazy, but. Yeah, every week someone says something that I'm like, holy smokes, really? Like, you know, it just makes you laugh, and it makes it really fun for me too. And I'm driven to make sure the whole town is happy and having fun. And, yeah.
Yeah, I got 150 kids talking like you.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. These guys, as they get older, they use the same phrases I say. Like my wife's like, every little kid that comes in there wants to end up like you. I'm like, I like me. Like that's okay by me. But,
So I guess one last question for you guys. Your favorite, like your best moment at Good Times. If you can put your finger on one, I guess like the one thing that like put it over the top for you.
wow. You know, just in recent news, I really liked representing Good Times in qualifying at the last Champs. I felt so proud for my little store and myself, and I wasn't just a promoter, the great promoter anymore. I was actually, you know, like a fairly competent player, and that made me feel really good. But you know, our Christmas Kaijudo event we ran for City West, and we had 137 players, and we had wrapped prizes, a wrapped gift for every player that came, and lunch for everybody. That was an amazing event. But I think the highlight of that was my dad and my mom came, and Olivia put together a picture album for them. I mean, you know, we thanked my dad and my mom for basically giving me the rope to make all this happen. Like because of them, that's why I can do all this. But when we gave them that book, and my dad was crying, he had tears in his eyes in front of that 130 people and parents and everything. That was a really, really good moment for me. Anyways.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's my hero. That guy. My dad's my hero, and I get to spend every day with him. And when he comes in and lights up, and he says, "I'm proud of you, Rob, for doing that. Like you're the only guy that can do that I know." That's worth more than anything. Like I'd trade a paycheck every time for that. When you get to see your hero every day, it's a pretty good feeling.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that too. It's nice to be someone's hero.
You got a favorite moment?
There's a lot. Two of the big ones were definitely when the Christmas event for sure, and when Wizards came up.
Yeah, Wizards coming up. That's pretty big.
That was pretty amazing, getting to meet Ryan Miller and Kieran and Justin.
Yeah, Justin.
Yeah, but you know, from all the favorites, it's usually all the little things we do, getting to play games with you, or having a new player come in and just making their day by giving them a promo at the end of it, or whatever it is, that just it's the little things that end up coming together to become the big things.
I guess another thing that blows me away, just came to me as well, is the Kaijudo community, how proud everybody, great players, like I'm talking like guys like you, CBH, and you know, like Bobby Brake, big time players. These are the best players in our game, the game that we love, and seeing how excited and proud they are to have a Good Time shirt on.
Yeah.
To me, that I'm still that I don't even understand it still why that happens, but I sure am proud. You know, like someone puts up a picture and thanks us, and they're so proud to have that Good Times logo on their chest, and I'm like, it's just Good Times. You know, we're not art or anything like that. We're just small. You know.
But we take it for granted.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, and then sometimes you don't even notice. You go to you got 80 people in an event, and there's like 35 people wearing Good Time shirts.
Yeah.
And it's just like, wow, like our players are really proud of us and really proud to be members of this community and this store, and it's just that's humbling. You know, like that. I hand drew that goofy logo. You know, like it's pretty cool. And so there's lots of, like she said, there's lots of little things, and I think the importance we place, and we're humble, and we place a lot of importance on those little things, and we make everything important, and everything's a big deal, and try to put all of our effort into every little aspect. But that's half of what makes it go. I'm proud of I love this store. I'd eat a bullet if something happened at Good Times, I think.
I'd say another one of my favorite moments would have to be our first KMC. It was May 4th. I had one of our little girls who's about 10 named Gwen come up to me close to about halfway through, and she told me...
You were 14.
I was 14 at the time. She told me she wanted to be just like me when she grew up. I have to say that completely blew me away. It's probably one of my...
And that's something every morning when you wake up, you should remind yourself.
Yeah.
You know, that
someone's
really...
looking up to you. You gotta
put your best effort in every time. When you're someone's hero, you can't let them down.
That's incredible. Well, thanks so much, guys.
Hey, you know what?
For hosting.
Thanks for coming up here, man. Like,
Definitely missed
I mean, we were already friends long before you came up here, which is pretty cool too. Like, we talked quite a bit. And
Friends for life.
And
we go way back.
yeah, and you know, it was really a big honor for me to meet you at Champs #1, because I don't think anybody really knew who I was. I was just, you know, it's like they knew about Good Times. Yeah, you know, a little bit.
We talked in the airport.
Yeah, it was weird, but as we, you know, the next few years and different things, we kind of grew together. And when we started working on you coming up here, it was pretty exciting. When we knew that it was going to happen, and I started telling people,
I was excited to hear the trial was actually coming up.
Yeah, a lot of these kids were like just not wanting to skip summer vacation.
Yeah.
You know, like, I gotta be.
I don't want to go on vacation.
Yeah,
I want
not
to
at that time, Mom. It's got to be later. You know, like kind of thing. And that's just amazing that you can come in here and have an impact on it. I don't know how many cards you signed this week.
No, who knows?
I lost count.
Yeah, so many cards. I mean, they're so excited to have signed cards. You know, when we gave away the cards yesterday at the big event, you know, and there was cards signed by,
you know, there's big money cards in there. Little kids were just bringing them up to me.
I saw Carl sign Andromedas and Sashes and
we had the drop return, the 3-part card. Like, they were hungry to get those things, and you know, they recognized those names, the Vu, and there was Robert E. Bear cards in there.
Rob Walensky as well.
There was tons of them, and everybody knows those guys here at Good Times, and they were just amped to get a card. It might not even been a great card, but it was signed. One of the favorites was from Game On. Someone made it in the Afro Samurai out of the Seneschal. That one was like Hammer Time. That one was like, that's just cool. So having you here is just mega. We can't get everybody. It's hard to get here. It's hard to get to Prince Rupert. People can't you can't just jump in a truck and come to Prince Rupert. You just can't, you know. So you have to make a real big effort. Now we got a few guys from Game On talking. They want to get themselves here. No, we would love to have. I'd love to have. I wish we were somewhere that everybody could get to us and come see what we're doing. That would be really cool. But at the same time, it's kind of neat that we are this mystical little spot you can't get to. You know, it's a little anomaly out in the middle of nowhere. KMC map, you can't even see us on there.
No. Always in the top corner.
Yeah. Signing out.
Yeah, I can't thank you guys enough.
Yeah, no.
Thanks so much for everything.
Thanks goes both ways, my friend.
I'll do that.
Right?
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. It's been an awesome experience.
Hopefully this is not the last time we see you in Prince Rupert.
Hopefully not.
We got another day with him too.
Last time I come to you guys from Prince Rupert.
Awesome.
It's from all of us here. Good times. We'll see you later.
Later.
Good. I tend to talk too much, I know.
No, it's awesome.
I know.